Alright. Well, hello and welcome to anyone watching this from the past, present, or future. I'm just gonna fix things up here in a moment. Uh, and welcome to the first stream of my Pokemon Heart Gold Flying Types Only run. I'm just gonna fix that to be part 1 specifically. Come on. Alright. Yeah. So, I guess the reason why my tech issues was happening was that, I think OBS thought it was up like twice. So, because of that, it went, oh, don't you mean, I don't know, for some reason it was like, cool, we're not gonna acknowledge VTuber Studios. So I thought I was like, okay, well, I'll just delete it and put it back in, because I've had it happen time to time. But I guess that wasn't enough. So, don't mind me as I, crop a little bit. So we don't see Flying Girl. Let's go for 50 to make sure. Oh, we need to crop a lot for no Flying Gal. The most riveting of commentary here. Oh, okay. So we do 250. Flying Girl will definitely be out of the way. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Well, hey, I guess that gave all of you a lot of time to enjoy the loading screen. Oh, good for you, Mar. Only one person has done it, and they're in chat. So, hey, good for you, and I hope you'll enjoy it whenever the hell you use it. But also imagine you give me a pretty flower, or allow me to remove articles of my clothing, so. Or, even better, I can just tell you fun lore. So, you know, really up to you. But, yeah. I mean, there are options for you to remove my, my cape or cravat, if you so wish. If you have that many channel points. So, take that however way you want. But, yeah, or you can give me a pretty flower. You could do a lot of things with 4K points. But, you know what else you could do a lot with? Flying types. Look at that seamless, easy transition. Oh, alright, we're starting off the night with no cape. No cape night. Let's see, is it this one? Nope, that's flower. There we go. No cape tonight, boys. Oh, we're tag teaming here. Just haven't had both off since I was real heated talking about real spicy things like the history of the United States. I mean, I guess I got it. Well, yeah, now you can see my full tweakish physique. Like, look at these noodly arms. Look at them. Alright. But, yeah. We just bullied him. Yeah, it happens when you're a wizard and you go to wizard school, and when you're there, you also meet other people with magic, like sorcerers. Like, you will just get bullied. It'll happen. But, yeah. Again, back to my smooth transition. Welcome to the first stream of my Pokemon Heart Gold Flying Types Only. Now, this is sort of the product of my Game Boy emulator taking a little shit in the bed, and just corrupting my Emerald file. because we were gonna do Pokemon Emerald Dark types only. And the appeal for that was there was a limited amount of Pokemon, and they were all built in a weird way where most of them were like special attackers in time with a special attack. Special and physical attack split wasn't a thing, it was only by types instead of per move, so it would have been interesting. But literally today, I was like, okay, I have my D&D tier list, and that's fun. I like that. But I want to have alternating content, so I don't just feel like I am just doing the same thing over and over again, just to help me out personally. So I thought, okay, I haven't done the Gen 2 remakes for the DS, because I know my DS emulator is very reliable. So I thought, why not Heart Gold and Soul Silver? You know, it's been a while since I played those all the way through, and be a nice chance to play around with it, especially because I know it's a fairly fast region, all things considered. Yeah, and I was looking through, like, different types that people, like, of the different types of what I could do a run for, and I saw Flying type. And Flying type had a whole fucking paragraph of options. Like, they had their ideal team and everything, but they also had hey, here are also viable encounters, and I don't know, I found that really cool. And then I did, like, some research, right, of, like, okay, well, what Pokemon could I actually get, and is any version exclusive, like, matter? And apparently, Heart Gold has a lot, specifically has a lot of Pokemon that are exclusive to it that happen to be Flying type. Like, I know you can get Butterfree in Heart Gold specifically. You can get... Is Gligar Heart Gold specific? Yep, you can get Gligar. You can get Mantine. Let's see. You can get... I think Scyther's in this one? Okay, you can get Scyther in either one. Alright. But, regardless, that is 3 more Flying types than we have access to than in Soul Silver. Well, 2 more. Because Soul Silver does have an exclusive bird. And that bird is Delibird. So, you know, I don't really feel like we're missing out right now. But, yeah, there's this sort of a... Delibird is amazing. Delibird is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Like, I think it's cool Santa Bird. We would probably be playing this till December. Very thematic. But also, I don't want to work hard to make Delibird work. Because with Delibird, you have to make Delibird work. But, yeah, this opens up... Hello, Mr. Benson. But, yeah, I feel like when I was looking at it, it's like, holy shit, Flying type is such a flexible type in this game. Because not only do you have a lot of just birds, but also a lot of bugs count as Flying types. Well, I guess found out something very dangerous about myself. Oh boy. But, yeah, we get a bit of type diversity. We never have to worry about ground types. But, yeah, we get to use some bugs. We get to use, we probably will be using a Crobat. But the thing is, that I saw when I was looking at most of the Flying types that are available in Gen 2, is that I've never really used most of them. Like, I think the only one I would consistently use for, like, Gen 2 would maybe be, like, Crobat. And, like, that's it, really. Like, I'd probably use Crobat, maybe a Togetic, maybe, depending on the run. But a lot of these Flying types that we'd have access to, I wouldn't normally use in a run. Say, for example, I probably wouldn't use a Ladybuzz / Ladian. I probably wouldn't use a Xatu. I could use a Dragonite in this run, and I never really put in the effort for Dragonite. I could use a Dodrio, a Farfetch'd. Yeah, I could use weird Pokemon. I could use Noctowl. I could try Jumpluff. Maybe Yama. Like, I just use Pokemon I wouldn't normally use. And I feel like that's, like, the big appeal for me with these challenges. Like, with the Rock-type run, I never used, like, any of those Pokemon, really. And, such a treat, such a treat. Alright, before we get started proper, I want to know this dangerous fact. So, Hell Knight, just found out something very dangerous about himself. Oh, I see, Hell Knight. You've discovered either yanderes, or you really like people beating you up. My friend is playing a game where you are kidnapped, and my response was, "Oh, I date her." Well, as long as you know the kidnapping is consensual, you know, you at least know the vague terms of it, that, you know, you'd be down for it. Cause, you know, I mean, what is kidnapping but just making you go to one place to another? I mean, what's the worst that could really happen in a kidnapping? Hey man, I'm willing to do strange things for love. Understandable. Also, tangent. Cerebi is trying to advertise Arcane, the League of Legends show, and, like, I'm probably gonna end up watching it because it's a way to bond with some of my friends, but also you advertising League of Legends. Alright. So why don't we turn off 1 hour of relaxing Heart Gold / Soul Silver music compilation. And for an important thing to note, the video that I just said has a video of the male trainer and a Furret big vibin'. And I think that's very important, very good, high quality content. So we're going to turn off bird loading screen, and we're going to turn on Pokemon Heart Gold. I mean, fair, but I just go lust instead of love. Hey man, you could find love in strange places. Presumably in the trunk of a car that you were put in, to be taken to a secondary location. Consider. Now I know I'm a fae, but I wouldn't kidnap people, unless they have done wrong. You know. And besides, usually with a lot of the fae, they do ask for permission first, in weird ways. Like a hag, they may ask for, like, they will. It's not quite like working with a demon or a devil where they're gonna be, like, placing the terms of contract, like, right off the bat. But, like, you know, sometimes it'll just be like, hey, you do me this solid, I'll do you a solid. Like, hey, you know what? I make you fucking rich. But, like, I'll just take, like, your firstborn. Is that a big deal? That doesn't sound like a big deal. And fun fact, what takes your firstborn, you may think you got away with it, but you might not, because they like placing, they'll like switching up kids, and giving you a changeling, which is basically going to be like a normal person for like 13 years, and then they're going to turn to basically what will either become a hag themselves, or a mischievous fey creature of some sort. So watch out for those if you make those deals. I jump on a fae. Hey man, fae are very pretty. I don't blame you. I need no info. Touch. 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 Ew, nerd, reading a book. I like some elf walking around the woods and then just get blindsided by a punch. Hey man, elven monks, they're wild, dude. Like, the wood elves? Ooh, they'd do that. They would do that. Yeah, because, like, high elves, those are, like, the ones that are, like, really, like, those are the ones really are either very pretentious or into mysticism. So they probably wouldn't punch you. They would probably insult you, if anything. A wood elf, though. A wood elf would just be like, hey, what the fuck you doing? Get off my lawn, asshat. You give us free lore right now. Oh yeah. No, they may assault you. Oh yeah. Alright. I'm Professor Oak. I'm not really going to be in this game, but I kinda am. Watch me materialize a ball. I have undigitized this Marel. Oh, ooh, be careful, man. Be real fucking careful, dude. Because, like, Fae are petty. Like, they will make you feel like your life is ruined. Like, a Fae would put the most minor of curses on you that sounds like something inconsequential, but then, like, you have to deal with it. Like, for example, you'll never be able to find that other sock of a pair, so you'll just slowly have socks siphoned away from you for the rest of your life. Which just means you never can wear socks. Like, you may have to continuously buy new pairs of socks, but those socks will continuously be stolen. Or maybe early male pattern baldness. That could be a pretty common curse. Stubbing your toe every like X amount of times you open a door. I fight a lot. I fight a lot. Like, I made all my friends through fighting them. Yeah, no, they're just petty. They'll just like, it's not like a devil or something who is like, if you do this, your soul will be mine. So after you die, you'll be my little collection, my little plaything. They are just like, hey, asshat. Your shirts will always get wet when it rains really hard. Like, you'll never bring a rain jacket when it's about to rain really hard. So when you have to go, like, across the street to go somewhere, you're gonna be soaked. Alright. I was gonna ask if we do boy or girl, but I know we all choose girl. Yes. No, I mean, in real life, hell, I was called a demon as a child, and a devil in my teen years. Still carry that. I mean, hey man, that's why you're a Hell Knight. That is, you know what? You probably should see a Dr. Great Eyebrows. It's never good to brag about not feeling pain. That is, in fact, not a good thing. Because that means your body can no longer recognize, there's a fucking problem. I know one time I took a baseball to the chest. I will not elaborate any further. I feel like I'm gonna name her Amelia after Amelia Earhart, because flying. Also, Amelia is just a nice name. Well, you know what? As long as you can take care of them responsibly, I hope the best. If you have kids. Man, that's a weird thing to say without seeing chat. Like, if you're spacing out, listening to this, like, as like a pseudo podcast. Also, I'm just double checking if I have Amelia spelled right, because I feel like a dingus. Not only because I would just have a typo for a name, but also because I think Amelia is just a nice name, and I feel real dingusy to just have that wrong. Amelia. I mean, Pan, if you go through life taking nut shots without feeling them, I don't want to lose that ability. Or never having kids in IRL. I mean, gotta pass down the no nut. Is that what No Nut November's supposed to be? To not feel your nuts? Every day for No Nut November, I was kicked in the balls, so therefore I can never feel pain in them. So when I pass them on to the next generation, they too can feel no pain. What a great way to start this adventure. Hello, Internet. Will you give me funny potion? Aw, Ethan. Alright, Ethan. Can I cancel mail? I'll read it. Adventure. Excited. I love Pokemon. Meryl. Ethan. Okay, Ethan. Was that meant for me? Or did you just like didn't mean to send that? Because imagine if I just like text anyone in your chat just like animals, yeah, and then like a picture of like a possum. That's like the equivalent of what he just sent us, and I don't think we're particularly like close friends with Ethan. Get the real tall boy supremacy. I don't know, but beware of the Davids, Goliath, for their stones will be hurled right into your eyes. Just be wary. Hi, Amelia. Ah, Amelia, you're finally awake. Your friend Ethan just sent you a mail. It says excited, adventure, I love Pokemon. He was playing hide and seek with his Meryl. I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. You mean our neighbor? You can just say our neighbor. He said I had a favor to ask of you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, I'll get you a bag to carry your things. Whoop! And your ID. And a diary. And a tool wrench. And being a dad and dealing with our shit while he tries to play video games. Me, it's like, ha ha ha, you talking about the next generation. Me, excitement, adventure. I love Pokemon. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm glad the Merrills here are much happier than the ones they made for Platinum. Because the ones in Platinum just look so uncomfortable. Like, they look like they were about to cry because you told them that they didn't make good enough ice cream. And it was like the first time making ice cream. That's the vibe I get from Meryl. Or like, you told Meryl like, oh, you should have taken that right instead of that left. And like, it's fine, but we'll just have to go on the drive for like 15 minutes longer. And they're like, they just take it harder than you'd expected. And it's just a real awkward drive for the rest of the ride. Also, I wonder what this guy's talking about. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? I'm already staring here. There's not enough staring real estate. Get out of here. I like how that shove doesn't look like he just pushed me. It looks like he picked me up and then, like, tossed me. Okay, remember your name. Remember, you can name your rival shitface in this game. I do not know. You can name your player. Well, yeah, because I thought by DS era, I thought they didn't allow swears. Interesting lore. Powerful lore. Hey, man. I'm not the professor. He's at the back room. I wonder how much money it took for Professor Elm to, like, have, like, a private Pokemon Center, like, device there. Like, you know, that's, like, usually government tech, I'd assume. Do you know anything about my research? Well, yeah, as you know, Pokemon are carried in balls these days. I mean, yeah, I know about your research, dude. I mean, I'm your neighbor. But Pokemon before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk around with Pokemon. Like, back 400 years ago. Just like your friend Ethan does. Pokeballs are great because you can just carry many Pokemon. But, like, you just want one out? Like, fucking get one out. Walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. So, it could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So, I'm gonna give you a Pokemon. You can walk beside the Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between the Pokemon and people. The device over there is some Pokemon you can choose from. Oh hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen. I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. Yes, he's real! He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time, it's real. He's found Pokemon. It's probably another Pokemon egg. But we're still so busy with our Pokemon research, we can't even take care of our kids. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You just won the Pokemon over there. Alright. So. Let's see, because it doesn't really matter what... You know, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna start a little poll in chat on which starter we want. You know, it's like a vanity thing. Because, like, we're only really gonna be using birds, and we're gonna be able to find Hoot Hoot as soon as we're gonna be able to catch Pokemon. So, yeah, just give me a second and I will start a little funny poll. Oh. Nope, I don't want sound alerts. I want funny poll. New poll. Also, I Totodile being the only one spelled right because it's the one right in front of me. I was just gonna make it like 2 minutes. Gonna make it real quick. Alright, you can begin voting of which vanity starter are we gonna have and who's our rival gonna have. Ooh, Water Baby? Water Baby's real choice. I know I don't want it to affect your choice, but I do know I really like having Totodile. I know one of my most favorite runs of Heart Gold Soul Silver, I had one named Crocker Rocker, and he was a good boy. And last time I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I got another one that was female that I named Bindi, after the daughter of the crocodile hunter. So, yeah! Let's see. Ooh, right now Chikorita and Totodile are in a solid 50-50 lead, 50-50 chance. You know, we still got about another minute if someone wants to change that. Because we do have a funny little Turnip. We got a funny little Croco. And we do have a funny little Mouse that's gonna be in which is gonna be an Arceus. Could be any one of these three. I'm about to fight to death whoever chooses the grass type. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Chikorita deserves that much hate. Like, honestly, my hot take, I think the Gen 2 starters are one of the weaker ones, in my opinion, because I just think they just sort of seem a bit vanilla for my tastes. Like, I like them. They're just not my favorites. And like Bayleaf looks nice. I like Bayleaf. Alright. So, looks like there was a tie on Chikorita and Totodile. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out a coin. And if it's heads, it's gonna be Chikorita. If it's tails, it's gonna be Totodile. So, just give me a second, I got some change on the nightstand. Yeah, we're gonna go with a lucky quarter here. So, again, heads is Chikorita, tails is Totodile. Ah! Okay, drop to the floor. So I'm just gonna look at the floor, I'm not gonna pick it up. Because when you pick it up, it might... my hands might be biased. So I'm just gonna kneel down. And it is... It's tails! Alright, so it is going to be our funny little crocodile. So I'm just gonna put it back, and then you'll see me move once again. Alright! We are going for our funny little croc. One. Woo! Yeah! Alright, we got our croc. Let's see. Maybe Congo Mongo. I feel like this one's a Congo Mongo. Oh, I'll just have just enough space for Congo Mongo. And if you ask me, why am I naming this little guy Congo Mongo? No fucking idea. Those were just the 2 words or series of sounds that my brain made. So Congo Mongo is the honorary mascot here. Yes, Congo Mongo is his name. I do like walking with a funny little croc. House is in Cherry Grove. North we'll pass Cherry Grove. Alright. Oh, just potions? Okay. Because I don't think we get Pokeballs till after the first rival fight. Amelia, so you picked up a Totodile? That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it. Sometimes, too. That's right, why don't you show it to your mom? See ya! Whoop whoop! Alright, I don't have running shoes. And also I'm holding it down and I can just have it on forever. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Bladder is telling me it's piss hours. So I'm just gonna turn back on the loading screen. I'll be back momentarily. Alright. Relieved from urine I am, and ready I am to go back to the skies. Ready to tame the wild birds. Yeah, no, my VTuber model sure does do that when I'm not around. It just is like... makes direct eye contact with you. Imagine you're in the middle of the woods and you see a deer boy just make direct eye contact at you. Is it merely a deer looking at the headlights? Or malice? Fuck if he knows. Oh, dude, my phone broke before this? I charge. You charge it, the deer boy collapses immediately. It is a deer and not strong. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call, too. Well, yes, it's a phone. I said I did remember. Alright, Mom. You know what? I know Congo Mongo isn't really part of the team, but like, hey, what do we give... Okay. So, you know, Congo Mongo is a lax boy. Oh, I never noticed that, like, one of its teeth are, like, really out there. Congo Mongo is a pretty chill guy. He gets a real, he likes to thrash about. He's got a real case of the stimmies. But overall, he's, like, a pretty chill dude. Probably is gonna be alright living in the box. He's just gonna live in his little cyber pond. Yeah. Not bad for him. Wait 1 second. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Well, it's a good thing I have my phone now. Because if you gave me your number before I had your phone, before I had my phone, that'd be real awkward because I would not remember numbers. Alright, cool. Soon we will have fun in the owl. Bum 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 bum. Congo Mongo, motherfucker, unlimited. Pro strats right here, watch that, boom! Cut so much time. Oh fuck, I gained so much time. It's okay, this isn't a speed run. And I totally didn't say that because I fucked up a speed run. Ooh, it's good if the birds are plentiful today. So how's everyone doing today in chat? You all vibing? All doing good? I can't believe all these Hoot Hoots have been like level 3 female ones, so I guess if I get the same Hoot Hoot coming around. Like, what happened twice, like, okay, that's coincidence. It happens thrice, well then, you know, it's serious. More than that. Yes, old man, give me shoes, give me cool shoes. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone's a rookie at some point. If you like, I can teach you a few things, like how to run. Okay, follow me. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go slow as possible, so try to keep up. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal Pokemon. You'll be relying on them a lot, so better learn how to use them, bitch. Here's the buy place. You buy things here at the mod. There's the grass route. That's Route 30. Trainers fight there. They'll beat the shit out of you. Go a little further. You can see Mr. Pokemon's house. He sort of lives inside of town, the weirdo. And here's the fucking ocean. Is this your house? Here, it's my house. For your effort for keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. I didn't need them anyway. They're still Get it? You got it, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I never remember the old man, like, I know the old man gave you the running shoes, but, like, did he just give you his shoes? Well, joke's on him. Wait. Now we're always running. Yes! Zarceus intended. Well, that's okay. You gotta get water, because soda dehydrates you. It's the caffeine. I would like balls, please. You're worthless to me. Ooh. I think if you want to chill, go for tea. If you want to treat yourself, go for hot chocolate. I made it. I forgot one thing. It's another token from me. Take it. Man, this guy gave me an app. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, the more powerful I will. Yeah, that's pretty good because that's not too far off from the current level we're at too. Bum 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 bum. Bad rat. Potions. Alright, so we're gonna try and avoid as many trainers as possible. Oh! Hey, Ghetto! How in the world did you, could you be so obvious to my eye-catching house? Oblivious. Hold it right there. When you follow that path up north, you will see Mr. Pokemon's house. Before you go, let me finish what I have to say. Do you have any apricots? Or apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricots are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things that I bet you can get if you get my apricot. Okay, but I also like the idea that this guy is like waiting inside his house. He's like looking out his windows and he sees a 10-year-old walk about and he's like, this little brat didn't notice my house. I'm gonna burst out and tell them, hey, notice my cool house, you oblivious idiot. Check out my fruit tree. Hot chocolate. Oh, some cold chocolate. Oh, okay, I get it. Is it when you just like leave the hot chocolate out to cool? And just have it later? Because that's super valid. Because, like, the concept of hot chocolate is great, but sometimes drinking hot chocolate is not as great as it sounds, you know? Because if you feel rushed to drink it while it's hot, I mean, we've all seen Polar Express. We know we're supposed to never, ever let it cool. But sometimes you gotta let it cool, like, a little bit, though. Because you're gonna drink it. Like, unless you're like me when I was like 11, where I would make hot chocolate after coming home from school, and I would drink it from the spoonful when it was like really hot, so then I would know how hot it is, and I could feel it wouldn't burn my tongue as much, despite the fact it's on a metal object. Realm came to examine mystery egg. That's so valid, dude. I get it. The real question is, do you have it with like marshmallows or oh, I know my arcane at the Wizard's Dollar Store. I know they have like some things of like like little candy spoons that are meant to dissolve in it, like little peppermint spoons. That could be nice. What's this? A fucking crocodile? Wow, the latest version of the Pokédex. Funny how it doesn't have stuff from my country. Oh wait, no, he gives me Pokédex. Oh, okay. I have to get to my house in Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Alright! Yeah, fucking wild how, like, Professor Oak literally just goes like, hey, I'm gonna move away from Palatown for a little while, and I'm just gonna be in, like, the big city of, like, the next door region, and just be, I'll be a fucking, I'll run a fucking podcast, essentially. A kid wanted to do so, wanted to be extra, so I drank it while eating white chocolate. Ooh. Alright, okay. Oh, that's a weird hang-up noise. But I do like the idea of this young Hell Knight just like drinking chocolate and then eating chocolate too. But of course you had to mix up your chocolates. You couldn't just be having the same, like two of the same chocolates like a fucking heathen. Though I'm curious what's the chat's thoughts on certain types of chocolates. Because I know for me, one chocolate I really end up liking a lot is dark chocolate. I like its bitterness. But like it's still got that chocolate flavor to it. Cause like, I mean, I love the milk chocolate. I got some good shit, but sometimes you really feel the milkiness, and like it sort of gunks up my throat, and it could be a bit of a black. It could be a bit of a hassle when you have a bit too much of it too soon. But like dark chocolate, I like dark chocolate mixes well with other things. Like the other day I had a mint ice cream with dark chocolate as its chips, and ooh, that really complements like the sharpness of peppermint, of the mint. Not peppermint, just normal mint. Pepper light brown, not too sweet, not too not sweet or bitter. Okay. Oh my god! Chikorita sounds like a squeaky toy. Like, if I were to try and get a dog's attention, I think it would make that noise. It lowers my attack not because I'm scared of it, it's just more about, oh no! Squeaky! Wow, for the guy who's like, Pokemon must be strong type person, he is being so pacifist. He is only growling. My guy, you'd think this AI would be built more aggressively because of the idea of this character. He literally only attacked once. A mad lad. But there's one thing I taste the most, so no matter how much sugar or sweet things are in the coffee, the bitter taste will stand out to me. I also only use ground. Man, I'm perfectly okay that I don't like having caffeine in general. Mostly because I just don't like the idea of being very reliant on it. Because I sort of just see how a lot of people act about their caffeine, and it's like, oh cool, I don't want to be that. Um, but also I just don't like the things that caffeine just tends to be in. Like, the only thing that I've had that I can, like, maybe enjoy caffeine from is, like, I could enjoy tea, you know? Tea is, like, something I could see myself reasonably enjoying. But, like, coffee? Oh, no. No, coffee is, like, the main reason why I don't really like the idea of drinking caffeine. Because I don't want to end up just, like... I just don't like the coffee drinker culture, like, at all. Like, I don't like that attitude that a lot of them just seem to have. Of, like, really needing their morning coffee. And, like, how a lot of people, like, go out of their way, like, no, I gotta have my coffee first. Like, that being the priority, because they need their caffeine fix to be normalized. And it's like, I don't like that. I don't like that vibe. And soda, I just don't like soda. I don't like the carbonation. I don't like the bubbles in my throat. Like, to sound like probably a pansy, but like it burns my throat, and I do not like it. Like, as a kid, I would try some sodas, particularly Sprite. Sprite was like the other one that was like, I would give it a chance, but like, the moment I tried it, like, I can't take more than a sip of this, and I hate it. Yeah, tea's way better. I slip up my coffee down black. There's a pumpkin spice black tea. Ooh. Like, that's something, like, again, whenever I hear stuff about teas, like, they at least sound interesting. Like, they seem to have a lot more variety. Like, with coffee, I feel like so many people try to go out of the way to not drink coffee while drinking coffee, if that makes sense. Like, if they're drinking black coffee, like, okay, they're drinking coffee. But, like, then there's, like, the people that order, like, lattes with, like, very sugary, very creamy. It's like, you're not even drinking coffee to drink coffee. You're drinking very sugary caffeine. You might as well be drinking a soda. But, like, it's warm. You might as well drink hot Dr. Pepper. Because that's what you're doing. You're drinking a creamier version of hot Dr. Pepper. And, yeah. No, I'm afraid I've gotten... Oh no, some people can't handle soda. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I know what this guy, you know, I can tell you what this guy's called. He was... He was smelly. Okay, whipped cream with hot chocolate is like a good idea. Like, it's something like whenever I go out on in the occasional like coffee shop or cafe, I like the idea of having whipped cream in my hot chocolate. But I notice when it's like in a lot of to-goes, it tends to just melt and you don't really get to enjoy it. I think at home when you have like a mug, you can really enjoy the whipped cream with it. So if you want to experiment with whipped cream and hot chocolate, I'd recommend doing it at home as opposed to ordering it. Yeah. But yeah, no, with like soda, I can't handle the carbonation. Which is also why I don't like sparkling water or anything. And I think the most, like, the moment, like, in recent years, the moments of the greatest disappointments and disgust I have had were times where I had a real big craving for, like, a lemonade. because I really like lemonade. Lemonade is very choice. And sometimes I would get like real big cravings for it, and I'd go out to like a convenience store, and I don't really find where a lot of lemonade is, but I find one drink that seems to be yellow, advertises to have a lemon flavor, and I go, ooh, man, I sure do love a lemonade. This looks like a lemonade. I am getting this lemonade. So I get it. And you know, after I walk away, I take a sip out of it, and would you look at it, it's like a sparkling drink, and it's the worst, because like, there's a part of me that goes like, oh shit, I gotta drink this, because like, I've committed to it, like, I bought this, I have to finish it, or like, do something with it, but like, after a few sips, I'm like, no, I can't, I hate this. Because like, I can't even enjoy the taste, because the bubbles are just, they just sort of burn my throat, and then I feel gassy, and it's like bad, very bad. Honestly, that probably is where going on with Mare. Damn, what the fuck do you even drink? I mostly drink water. I enjoy, I'm a simple water drinker, but I do like a lot of fruity drinks. Like I know at work, whenever I go on break, I like getting some fruit punch or like some lemonade. Maybe even, I know there's like one like kiwi strawberry drink I like sometimes. But I'm definitely more like a juice variant kind of person. If I want to get a treat. But for the most part, it's water. Orange juice is pretty good. I think orange juice is like, it's very much a potent drink, so it's like something you have to enjoy time to time, you know? Like, I don't think it's a drink I could enjoy every day, but like, ooh, if you're when you're in an orange juice mood and you have it, oh, it's great. Apple juice, you know what? I'm a big stand for apples. I very much appreciate apples. Apples are a top tier fruit. As I've gotten older, I've started liking apple juice less and less, which I think is a shame. Because, like, apple juice is sort of like, you know, it's very sweet. It's like what you think a sweet drink would be, because apples are they're very sugary. And they're a little less strong than, I'm just gonna wait to get Hoo Hoo in the next round, just because they're a little higher level and close to our starter. Because, yeah, you'd think that, you know, apple juice is like basically less acidic apple juice, like less acidic, a little less, like, potent? Which is a strange word to use for a juice. And then orange juice. But, like, it really sucks when you realize the best part of an apple is the skin. And so when it doesn't have it, it's just sort of, very just okay. So, that's a shame, honestly. Apples are good, but I guess the juices are not. Apples just like Sunny D. The older you get, the worse it tastes. Yeah, I think I unfortunately agree. God, I remember I had a Sunny D phase. Because, like, I often go into phases with, like, maybe a food or a drink where I'm just like, yes, this is it. Like, right now I'm in a fruit punch phase. Like, it used to be, like, a strawberry kiwi type phase. Now I'm more of a fruit punch phase. No idea what the next phase would be. May go back to lemonade. But, you know, that'll happen time to time. But like, as a kid, I just had this phase of like, Sunny D. Like, I would typically get Sunny D, and it's like, oh, tisk tisk, very bad. I sure was like 9. I will say though, the dollar store I worked at, they used to carry it. They haven't gotten any of it recently, but it was like one thing I was really eyeing was blueberry lemonade. Because, you know, blueberries and lemon go very well together. And like, I don't know, that would definitely get my attention. The only reason I hadn't gotten it is because, like, you know, I didn't know if it would be good, and they only came in, like, that sort of gallon, like, the sort of, like, liter size. So it wasn't like I can just get, like, a bottle of it, like, you know, a 16 ounce, and just, like, have it leisurely. Like, if I bought it, I'd have to commit to it. I'd have to live with it. I said very well, but if you said very well, I would very much appreciate you interpreting it as a pun. Because I would say that. It always stands on one foot. It changes feet so fast, the movement can rarely be seen. I'm gonna name you Owl City. Okay, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but whenever I have, like, I'm like an old man when I see, like, abbreviations for the first time, to the point where my grandma uses abbreviations, which she will use, especially ones I haven't seen before. I get so confused and I have no idea what they mean. And she's gotten to the point where she'll, like, explain to me the abbreviations that she uses, like, in parentheses, like, as a half joke. But for the longest time, I thought SMH was always short for, like, so much hate because of, like, the tone people would write it in, and I'm pretty sure one of my friends said that once. So I thought, oh, that's what that means. And, like, I understand it means shaking my head, but, like, I don't know, I always just was like, oh wow, so much hate, I can't believe you would do this. I'm very... It's okay, Water Baby's gonna be Congo Mongo is gonna be very safe in the box. You know what, we'll move him to a nice, safe, watery box, okay? We're gonna move him to a box where you can enjoy. No, we can move him. Move. Move. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Is that a good box? No, he's in the sky! Let's put him... Yeah, he'll enjoy this little river. He's gonna be here. It's okay. I at least have the excuse of I can barely spell and write anyway. So, like, hey, that's why I don't get abbreviations too. Ooh. Alright, Owl City here is also chill. Just like Totodile. Just like Hongo Mongo. But they're a bit mischievous. They're the little rascal. Alright, okay, I see you, Owl City. No, I'm not a boomer. I was not born in the 1940s. No! Oh, you were talking to me, Art. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we got... I see. I see. We got a bit of defense. Set of special defense. Cool. Well, that's fine. That's okay. We're a bit more of a special boy anyway. But hey, we can't go to sleep because Owl City has crippling insomnia. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like how she flaps her wings as she walks around. Oh, Owl City looks like she wants to lead. Aww. Wow, I can't believe you're old. Okay, I am older than you, slightly. Alright, Hell Knight, you barely have the right to call me Boomer. Barely. Apparently not. Wow, baby. I know one of my roommates in Wizard College, is only 6 days younger than me. And one of our other roommates was like 2 years older than us. He was slightly older than us. So like he had the power to either engage with our older roommate so we both could call him Boomer, but because he's 6 days younger than I am, he had the right to call me Boomer too, which is, the betrayal's potent. Fun fact, did you know that owls, after they eat their food, they cough it up into little pellets? They don't shit. Well, I don't know if they don't shit. They probably shit more for piss purposes. I know they do pellets, but now I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole that, like... Alright. Google. Do owls shit? Okay, they do shit, and they also make pellets. Oh! Okay. Interesting. So the pellets are just the stuff they can't digest. Huh. Interesting. Because, like, I know you can see bones from the pellets, but they can't apparently... Like, I can understand them not being able to digest fur, maybe? But apparently they also can't digest bones. Interesting. I'm not ruining owls, man. I mean, in fourth grade I dissected owl pellets, so don't worry. And honestly, I think it's a cool thing to know that owls have little pellets. Yeah. Yeah, in fourth grade, we dissected owl pellets. Like that was the thing that Good thing this isn't Nuzlocke. I just made a poor decision. Wait, I just drop money if I die in the wild? I thought it was only in trainer battles. But yeah, no, in fourth grade we were doing a science unit, And, you know, instead of entrusting kids with, like, knives to dissect frogs, we dissected owl pellets. And we'd figure out, like, what animals the owl ate. Let me tell you, a lot of mice. A lot of mice are smaller birds. Suddenly being forced into Christian schools and so bad. I mean, honestly, like, dissecting owl pellets is nothing. Like, if I, like, being 10 and going through, like, you know, the essentially, like, owl fur ball, like, hairballs, I'd much rather do than open up, you know, open up frogs. But I do think I've dissected a frog before. But I also took marine biology in wizard middle school. So I've dissected a few things. Most notably, I have dissected a squid once, as well as like a dogfish. It was definitely a bigger. Salmon. Salmon was a lot of things I dissected. Mostly, I did that in 6th grade as well. So I've dissected salmon twice, I think. And if you're asking, hey, why did you dissect salmon at 6th grade? That really is just a thing that happens where I lived. That is not a normal thing for most people in education, even wizard education. So that's not a public school thing, Hell Knight. That's just my area. That was my living area. That was just my part of the world. But fun fact, after you kill a salmon, the heart still beats. Oh, I know, I gotta trust me. Shit. We do shit no one else does. Yeah, no, I get that. Let's see. I've also dissected a starfish. I don't think I've done a sea urchin. For some reason I'm thinking of sea urchins. But yeah. Alright, fellas. It's the myth. It's the legend. Ooh, come on, let's battle. Is it he? Youngster Joey! The myth, the king, the legend. What if we made him go to sleep? Also, yep, it's Youngster Joey! This rectangle right here? It's top percentage, baby! Youngster Joey, huge fan. Like, for us to graduate, we had to do weird things where we had to go to church to get a higher rank and be able to drink the wine and eat the weird bread. Huh. You know, Christianity's kind of weird. And it's not because of the religion itself. It's really just the organized religion part of it that's kind of weird. Like how the church is now, kind of Yeah, it's the people. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I know a lot of friends who are Christian, and, like, whenever they talk about, like, the organized religion part of it, that's when they're like, don't get me fucking started. Because, like, you know, the Bible, pretty chill. You know, pretty great message. It's a shame that, like, it's a shame that we're in a society that is Rome, and would crucify Jesus. But that's a conversation for another day. Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, nope, I'm not really gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna go on my religious rants. I mean, here's how I see the Bible, right? Like, Old Testament is God has, you know, he is an omnipresent being who is just starting out as an omnipresent being and trying to create and not realizing the consequences of his actions and trying so hard to do what he thinks is the right thing, which either leads to being incredibly brutal, trying to reset it all, or just big extremes. And then you get the New Testament, where he actually learns to be a dad by getting a son who's himself, but mortal. So basically it's him having an avatar that is Jesus Christ to go around, experience humanity, and go, oh shit! That's what it's like to be a person in my world? Okay. I should probably teach them to be a bit better by teaching them actually good behaviors instead of just punishing them for doing bad things because they were being bad. You know, maybe we should forgive them for their past sins and, you know, have a clean slate, because it's partially my fault. Man, it's pretty wild how the devil is not in the Bible. Like, the devil, as far as I know, is purely dogmative. Like, he's in works about the Bible. Like, he's in, like, Dante's Inferno, Paradise Lost, but he is, as far as I know, not a part of the original book. Because, like, people have interpreted him as the serpent, particularly in Paradise Lost, which is where that interpretation is really popularized. But you don't really see depictions of hell or the devil, as far as I know, in the original Bible. So, interesting thing to think about. Hold up. And humanity started a war over the magic, baby. Like, honestly, like, yeah, Lucifer put up a bit of a hissy fit. But also, he was just told by God, like, hey, you know what, Lucy? You're my favorite. You know, you're the best boy. They're very much appreciated. Anyway, I've created these guys out of dirt, and I'm gonna make them like little me's. And Lucifer's like, you what? But I was the best boy. Why am I not made in your image? Why are you liking them so much? Fuck you. Fuck you. I could do cool shit too. Look at me. I got the boys and we're ready to go. I was made by the fires and passions of your love. I am likely a cherubim. Like, honestly, I've always, whenever I've thought of, like, short stories or, like story hooks for, like, anything of, like, the divine, like, any sort of god and demonic parallel, I usually like to go with the angle of demons being, like, the devil and demons being a lot more of, like, purely for the individual, rather if it is selfishness or going on the needs that one person goes for, and that's where you get a lot of the sins like greed, pride, and etc. because it's more self-centered. And you know, you can have a demon who means well but just believes like, nah, you gotta do it yourself, or hey, this is all about you, and not considering the consequences to others. Meanwhile, God and angelic perspective would be more for the everyone, like the good for humanity, the big scale, and not giving a shit about the person to person unless they are a major player in this plan. The angel can only watch over you, but a demon will grow with you. Good to know. You know, it is kind of weird how God was like, hey, I don't want you to learn. I don't want you to have knowledge. I just want you to be in this garden and stay here. Like, I don't know, I think it is kind of weird because, like, you know, God's plan and everything, right? I don't think the God's plan really accounts for, say, other supernatural interventions. So, like, when shit like that happens, it's like, what the fuck? Because again, that's another example of God not really understanding how to teach his kids if they've done something supposedly wrong. Because he just goes, alright, you know what, Eve? You are gonna feel pain when you give birth, because you've learned about sex now. So, deal with it. And it's like, whoa, dude. She literally did not know right from wrong when she ate the apple. Or the fruit, because it's actually ambiguous, but we say it's the apple because apples are like top tier fruit. Like, Eve literally did not know better. But she was curious. It was a Pandora's box situation. And you gave the homeboys free will. Nothing stopped them. Mother. President, that you went to a long trip. You should have told me about... What about your money? Should I save it? Yeah, let her save some money. I would like to continuously get things. Actually, they didn't, and they only had it after they... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like, honestly, it's like a Pandora's box story where it's basically like the gods just sort of give this person a box, or in some cases an urn. I think it was originally an urn. But you know, the Pandora's box, where they just all went, hey, don't open this. Just don't do it. Alright? It's gonna be real bad if you do it. And telling you what's inside of it is gonna be a bad idea, so like, don't even consider opening it. And Pandora's like, okay. Alright. And then like after a hot minute, she's like, you know what? What even is inside the box? I'm curious. Why do they not want me to see what's in the box? And then unleashes all the horrors of the world, and when she closes it, she leaves hope inside, because... Yeah, the snake was like, dude, eat it. Also, can we just talk about the snake? Pre-fruit? Pre-Eden? No, post-Eden. Yeah. Pre-Eden incident, had legs? Can we just talk about that concept of, like, a snake or, like little, like, what are those, like, smaller Komodo dragons called? They're like water, there's some sort of water lizard. Like, imagine it with, like, those tiny little legs. Here's one thing that might be hidden, they say about snakes had legs. Arms, yeah! Yeah, I know, right? I'm glad we're on the same weird wavelength here. Of, like, yeah, they sure did just have legs for some reason. Like, you know, for me within the Bible and all that stuff, I think it's more like, I think there's, like, some, like, I think there's, like, things that inspired the stories, right? Like, I could believe, like, the flood and everything from, like, Noah, and, you know, that there was either a person, that was interpreted to be, that inspired Jesus, or even, like, a group of people that sort of inspired the idea of what Jesus is, of him being, like, the embodiment of all that. Or again, if Jesus was a person, like, hey, I can see it. I can see at least, like, a lot of it, and then, like, his stories being told more to tell, like, stories or themes of, like, things he wished to teach onto others. And all that. But, like, you know, maybe there was a reptile that people mistaked for snakes that were, like, lizards. Or maybe even whatever inspired dragons. You guys were still talking about the apple when I left. Yup. Yeah, I wanna sort of know though, like, going on a weird tangent on the idea of, like, you know, the snake that had hands and legs. I do wonder though, like, was that, like, a thing that, like, used to exist? Or at least something people mistook as a serpent? And was that creature what some people interpreted dragons to be? Because, like, dragons I dragons are a type of creature, like, they're everywhere, but they're so, like, diverse, because they're basically, like, they're sort of like an umbrella term of, like, we don't know what the fuck this thing is, but it's big, horrific, and, like, likely reptilian? I will say, though, I do remember once, when I was young, I did see a documentary of, like, what if dragons were real? And, like, it was sort of in the perspective of, like, people going, like, okay, so, if a dragon did exist, how would it, like, what point would it have lived? What, like, how would it produce fire and everything? How could it have possibly been extinct? Because it had to have been around at least when people were around to be documented. And all I really remember from it was one that had some, at least impressive to, like, not like a 10-year-old's brain, like, CGI to reenact it, but I think they also had, like, the idea that, like, dragons would eat, like, rocks or something that would ignite the flames, which is weird because, like, why wouldn't you just say they have, like, an organ to, like, produce flammable gas? But, yeah. I just remember it exists, but I don't remember the name of the documentary, because it's, like, something that, like, I wish I could look back on, because I think the concept is cool of, like, maybe not saying that, yes, this thing exists, but, like, going into a whole what-if history, I think that's really cool. Because, like, it's sort of like a semi-science fiction in that regard. We can bust into flames. Man is flammable. Then again, I think most mammals are flammable because of the hair. By the way, do you ever think about the weird distinction that, if it's a person, our fur is called hair, but if it's on anything else, it's considered fur? Because I think the only time I've seen other animals have considered hair is, like, horses or anything that is, like, the type of hair or fur that's more on the upper like, the head, or descending down to the neck. I don't know, I just think about that sometimes. Oh man, I wonder what kind of people you're hanging around with that called fur hair. Ooh. Ethan. I know it was you, Amelia. How did you get past me? Here's something neat for surprising me, Elma. Oh, there's this record. Okay, cool. Something that no one uses. Oh, well, I guess no one used until, like they... I guess they weren't recording with the capture card at the time? I don't know. I think fur to hair vary from place to place, and it's called hair for dogs, rabbit, and cats. We call it fur or hair. Well, yeah, people call rabbits hair sometimes, but they're like different animals. Also, the only time I've heard hair and dog being used in the same sentence is when people want booze in the morning. Wait. Okay, so, this is completely off topic, but if you're ever playing Heart Gold and or Soul Silver, this guy right here can get you an egg for either a Wooper, a Mareep, or a Slugma. And apparently you have to answer a specific phrase to get either or, like a secret code, and then he will hand you an egg, one of those 3 eggs. And yeah, that's just some weird shit Pokemon just sort of put in. The Game Freak just decided to put it in this game, because sometimes Game Freak's fucking weird like that. Here's my secret cap. I've never had a topic. Welcome to my twisted ADHD mind. I'm a twisted psychopath who has no focus. Good thing I have foresight. Also, I'm just gonna open up Bulbapedia, because I'm curious when Hoothoot gets a flying type move. Also, fun fact, did you know that a lot of Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl specifically get slightly different movesets in Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver? Because Diamond and Pearl is not a complete game. It is, in fact, very, very incomplete, which is why Platinum exists. Like, I just love this chat interaction of, you play Genshin? Only with my son. No, I don't play Genshin. I have not played Genshin. Honestly, I've seen a little bit of Genshin when supporting some of my VTuber friends, but I just kind of don't get Genshin. I don't really, I don't know. It could be the fact that, like, I just cannot process a fucking gacha, a gacha Breath of the Wild. But hey, you know what? If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Okay, it's a level 9 I get pack. Cool, cool. I can get flying type tackle then. Oh, I'm close. Oh. Wait, okay. Pokemon School. What's that, Earl? Earl will show you all there is to Pokemon. Aren't fucking Earl? Are you Earl? Hey. Hey you. I know it's a little sudden. Would you like to join a group? If you join a group, you can complete and cooperate with other fellow members. It's a lot of fun. Would you want to join? Is this a cult? Yes. Hey guys, what's the name of our group? I have never done this before, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, thank you for the stretch emote. I will get up and stretch. Yep, stretch the burp out of me. That's how you know it's good. Alright. The Genshin part is optional. You can just Breath the Wild it. I think we're gonna be real. I think we gotta be real careful with that last thing. You said there, Hell Knight. Just because bad connotations with those two words. In the prime material world. If you don't know about it, that's okay. Just be a little careful about that. I think I'll name it. I think I'll go off the wizard idea and call it WizBiz. Don't worry about it. No, it's it's not something I'd like to talk about on stream, is the thing. Because it's a very not good thing. At least with those two specific words put together. Because I have very unfortunate knowledge. Earl? You're not Earl. Are you Earl? You're not Earl. Where's Earl? He's supposed to teach me everything. No, that's not something I'd want to talk about on my Discord either. No, it's a very, very not good thing. That I am thinking about. Like, I understand you guys may be curious, but this is just a legit, real world, very not good thing, to look up. Or at least, like, if you don't know about it, that's cool. Just don't, it'd be better if you didn't look into it. Just because it's very bad. I'll say it's a very I literally just I know I'm in a circling loop here, but it's like one of those things like I mean, if you want to understand, to decipher what I'm thinking about, go ahead. But like, I would just prefer not to talk about it. Honestly, that's valid. Alright. Oh? Okay, that's not what I'm thinking about then. Well, at least, you know, what you looked up is not what I'm thinking about. That's okay. What I'm thinking about is a legit dark real world thing. May I distract you all with emotes that you can get with subscription because, Twitch allows me to now have, both of these emotes available for, tier 1 subs, because they gave me more options for emotes for tier 1. Haha, isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? Haha. Day 55, I think they're buying it. Just because you see dark shit doesn't mean it's okay. Anyway, guys, thoughts on the Mets? Something, love the Mets, something, fucking home run, baby! There, I've successfully gotten the topic off. I'm a master of persuasion and charismatic manipulation of the people. One more level till I pick. Till I pick. However hard we battle, the tower will still stand strong. Sage Nico! Hey, what if... Oh, I know they're low level, I'll just tackle him. I'll just hit him with blunt force. What if I pick up Owl City and, like... You know, like in the Olympics, where they have, like, one of those, like... One of those, like metal balls on, like, a cable that you just spin around and throw? What if I did that with Owl City and that's how I do tackle? Nice! Also, whenever I look at, like, Hoot Hoot's, like, eyebrows, I think of, like, clock arms. Like, I could see a Hoot Hoot clock in my mind's eye. I don't get out. Oh. I appreciate you not pushing further. Back to Pokemon. Now I can peg. Yes. I need not growl. I need violence. That's a very valid opinion. Gengar is very huggable and also very spook. Like, honestly, if you got like if you got like a plushie of like Gengar, that would be ideal huggable boy. I know one thing I was looking up, because one of my favorite Pokemon is Snorunt. I was looking up to see, like, there's gotta be Snorunt plushes, right? And yes, I found them very easily by looking them up. And, like, it's something I'm looking at myself and go, like, no. If I ever really need a treat, that sure as hell will be one very nice treat to myself. Maybe even a personal Christmas gift. Ooh, like one of the huge plushies. Oh yeah. just get the equivalent of like Wait, how big would a life-size Gengar? No, hold up. I need to look up a life-size Gengar plush. How big would that be? Come on, Gengar. I'm too far. Okay. A life-size Gengar plush would be 4'11", so it would be Danny DeVito size. Which, fun fact, I just know the height of Danny DeVito, and whenever I see anything that's 4'11", I always get his Danny DeVito height, or size. And you know what? Just for you, Hell Knight, I'm gonna look up, if there are life-sized Gengar plushes, and how much they are. I don't need it in caps lock. Life-size Gengar. Let's see. Oh Jesus! I was sort of sent to this like little space of like Etsy, where like, hey, life-size Pokemon stuff, and some things I find immediately are a 78-inch life-size Milotic plush, which is comedic because it's like it's a long boy. It's like wrapped around just a couch. And that is $102.23 with free shipping. A Magnemite. Is it a plush? Okay, no. A Magnemite 3D print that is $40. A life-size Lucario that is $200. A life-size Drifloon plush that comes in both normal and shiny that are $115. But, alright, you say those are cheap? Let me tell you about the one that made me go, hey, I want to say these prices. Because, like, there's one that seems like such an outlier. Alright? So, someone made a Lincoln Rock Midnight Form life-size plushie, custom made, that is $700. And let's see for reference how tall Lincoln Rock is. Lincoln Rock Midnight Form, because it's bipedal, so I do expect it to be a little taller. Found it earlier. Wait, I can find it easier for the type. With Midnight Form. Lincoln Rock Midnight Form is only 3 foot and 7 inches tall. And yet someone is charging $700 for it. Like, and it's definitely larger than 3'7", I can tell you that. Ooh, Volcarona's pretty choice. Alright, but I want to find what a life-size Gengar plush is. Okay, that's 20... How big is this one? 24-inch. Alright, that's 2 feet tall, and that's $129. That's not quite tall enough for Gengar. That's not life-sized. I will say, one thing I'm finding here, is I really do like how there are large, like, Dynamax Gengars plushes where their head is big, their mouth is wide enough that it is big enough to put your head into it. But, okay, let's see. So far, the most expensive Gengar plush here is a Dynamax Gengar plush. That's $214. $200.14. Is categorized as giant, but how big is giant? Does it tell me how big it is? Come on, I want to know how big this boy is. Is it life-sized? Is it life-sized? Honestly, I'd never leave my bed if I had a life-size Gengar plush, and my head will always be buried in it. Let's see. It doesn't say how big it is. These tricky bastards at eBay not telling me how big the product is. Alright, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on and actually finish this. But, no, that's super valid if you had a, like, 4'11" Gengar plush. Because, like, first off, Gengar is very huggable. Like, he is hug-shaped, you know? But he is small. I mean, to be fair, Gengar doesn't have big energy to me, you know? Like, I should have let Gengar hit that bastard with the Shadow Balls. Honestly, I think it would have been really cool if Ash kept his Haunter. But then again, I think he has a Gengar now in the Journeys though. So I think that's justice. Yeah, because I think Ash's team right now, from what I know, is like Pikachu, obviously. Lucario, so he can get a Mega. Gengar for like his Dynamax rep, which is pretty choice. A Dragonite, which is wild. I know he has like a Surfetch now. I don't know if he has another Pokemon on his team. Oh! Oh, that's why he's a Gengar! Because he was technically traded. Oh! Ah! Oh, that's cool. I mean, well, what I've gathered of Pokemon Journeys, it does seem like sort of a fan service. Like, hey, we're not just showing off the Galar region exclusively. We're really just having fun with the world of Pokemon. Because it's like the idea of like, as you have become a champion, you are recognized as like a powerful trainer now, and like so, you don't have to go to the fucking league if you want to. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. But I think Go is like the one who wants to be the one who wants to catch them all, or at least see them all. Because, like, I think he's the one who really continues the spirit of, like, you know, wanting to pass things down. He wants to catch Mew. Hey, man. Who wouldn't want a Pokemon Infinite Possibilities? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool incentive. That's a cool concept. That's a good motivation. Like, only when catching all the other Pokemon will he be worthy of catching Mew. Man, I love the idea of, like, Ash going like, well, yeah, I saw Ho-Ho when I started, and, like, you don't see me going off on that. He's fucking adorable, and seeing in the Pokemon movies as a kid makes me super cool. That's super understandable. I know I also grew up with a Mew, because I saw the first Pokemon movie as a kid, but, like, the first Pokemon movie I saw... Well, no, this isn't the first one I saw, but it's the first one I own. It's the only one... Well, no, yeah, it's the first one I owned, because I technically owned Pokemon forever through, like, the piracy of, like, burning CDs, from a DVR. But the first one I owned was, Pokemon. It was, like, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. And my first Pokemon card was a Mew because of that, because the DVD came with a Mew card. Ghosted the fuck down. I met all the legendary, and I met God and the devil and single-handedly saved the world many times, and I've earned catching Mew, so shut the fuck up! I mean, even if you're taking, like, the anime movies not as canon, I do know he's at least seen Lugia in canon, you know? Or Lugia. Because, like, I know, okay, so I don't know if anyone else had this growing up, but I had two sort of sets of, like, Pokemon, DVDs. I had one that was, like, the first 20 episodes of Pokemon, like, just the first 20 of the original series, which I found cool, and I would totally spend, like, a day of the weekend, like, cool, I am going to watch, like, 10 episodes of Pokemon in a row now. And the other was, like, a collection of, like, 10 Pokemon that they chose, and was like, hey, we're gonna give, like, 4 episodes to highlight this Pokemon. Thank you for the sub, KB! Holy shit! Hi there! Definitely got my attention. But to get more focused on what I was saying, yeah, I remember there was, like, this case of, like, yeah, again, I had, like, 4 episodes for each, like, of the 10 Pokemon, so, like, 40 episodes in it, and each one had their own CD, or DVD, and they had one for, like, Pikachu, they had one for, yeah, I'm doing flying types only, because my Emerald ROM was corrupted as fuck, so I could not do, that run anymore, because that was going to be a Dark types only run. So I pivoted over to this because DS is reliable, and I haven't played the Gen 2 remakes yet on stream. And flying type is a very diverse type in this game. So, yeah. But yeah, no, back to what I was saying. There was, there was of course a Pikachu, DVD, a Jigglypuff, one for Bulbasaur, I think there was one for Charmander, where it was like for Charmander, Charmeleon, and then like 2 Charizards episodes. One for Blastoise. They had a Lugia one where they showed like the episodes where like it was all about trying to find like Lugia's like a wild Lugia. Like Team Rocket stole a baby Lugia and the mother Lugia was trying to get them, and whatnot. There was a Mudkip one. I think there was a Meowth one as well. Those are the ones I remember. I'm playing more Pokemon Prism, watching my original Dragon Ball DVDs for the last couple hours. Oh, shit! So you've been vibing. You've been vibing in the 90s, huh? Yeah, because the Pokemon movies are like debatably canon, right? So yeah, the ones I know he's seen are like, Lugia, Ho-Ho, Darkrai, and Latia. Yeah, it's Latios. Because Latias, I think, is Latias. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen any of the beasts in canon. Oh yeah, Groudon Kyogre. Yeah, because that was an anime plot. Because he's also seen he's seen Articuno, because Battle Frontier. He's also seen the Reggies. And a fun fact, because I grew up with like Gen 3 and Battle Frontier, I was convinced that the Reggies were not legendaries because like some trainer had it, and it was like a battle brain, so it was like a boss, like an equivalent of a gym leader. But because he had them, I didn't think that they were legendaries. I thought they were just like some these are just some Pokemon you could find. Like they're probably strong ones, but like you can just find them somewhere. But yeah. Yeah, Ash did kiss Latias. Because Latias was pretty cool and probably awakened a lot of things to kids. Katie, yeah, playing Game Boy games with ROM hacks and watching Dragon Ball. Finished the second World Tournament, martial arts tournament, and King Piccolo. Man. I can't wait for May 20th when it's just King Piccolo Day, so I can just say it's King Piccolo Day. I will say though, like, I never really got, like, all my knowledge of Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z is, like, secondhand. Like, I only really know it from, like, watching Dragon Ball Abridged and some of the Xeno, like the Xenoblade, not Xenoblade, Xeno Dragon Ball games, the Xenoverse, those are the games. I know like those storylines from like secondhand, but because of that I only really know more Dragon Ball Z shit. I don't know a lot about normal Dragon Ball, but I feel like I'd enjoy Dragon Ball, like the base one, because one, kid characters are cool, and seeing just kids trying to be cool and have a cool time is pretty nice. but like also it feels like strangely more grounded for a shounen, like in comparison to like sci-fi alien stuff, where it's just like, hey, this kid, it's like he's like Sung Wukong, and he goes to this martial arts fight to fight robots and this alien guy and everything, and he just wants to be the best. And it feel like, from what I gather, it's pretty simple, and Yamcha is cool. Like, literally, all the characters that are, like, around Master Yoshi's are like, oh, wow. Yes. Oh, sorry, I got a phone call. Good evening, Elma. It's me, Joy. Were you awake? Hey, do you remember my super cool Rattata? My Rattata is different from regular Rattata. It's like my Rattata is the top percentage of Rattatas. Do you know what I'm saying? And he hangs up. But yeah, I think, oh, what was I saying? Oh, I got distracted by Joey. Oh yeah, like, you know, I see characters like Yamcha, and like concerned, like, whoa, he wasn't a joke once, you know? He was a cool character, maybe. Or like, Tien, the guy with like the third eye, he seems pretty cool. And like, apparently, you know, in Noble Dragon Ball, he won against Goku several times. So it's like, hey, that's pretty cool. And also, I know he's held his own on, like, Imperfect Cell by stun-locking him, which is like, hey, pretty cool. And over to the clown guy, like, Tien's little buddy, like, hey, they seem to have, like, a dynamic going on and everything. And it's like, wow, these are just humans who are, like, really cool in the scale of Dragon Ball. But in the scale of Dragon Ball Z, they're, like, a joke. Which is a shame. Yeah, yes, read the Dragon Ball manga at least. The anime is good, but the animation is a bit dated. Well, yeah, it's probably 90s on the budget. But read the manga. It's a masterpiece of sequential art. Oh, and yeah, watch Yamcha versus Tien in the set. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, that just sounds cool. Because, like, yeah, no, I love the idea of the man who awakened his third eye versus the man who invented the wolf fist. That may be it. That may be it. Alright. So, I know I'm really vibing, and I'm having a real good time. But, I gotta get up at a respectable hour tomorrow. So, I think I'm gonna save, and we're gonna wrap things up. Yeah. So, next time you will see me, tomorrow, I'll be going back to the D&D tier list, where we're gonna try and go through the Paladin and Sorcerer subclasses, which is gonna be real fun. Like, Paladin is a class that, except for recently where I've been playing like a specific Paladin build, I don't really have a lot of experience with. It's not a class I normally look into. And Sorcerer, because a class I love looking at, because I love the Sorcerer, even if it is not strong. Because it's one of the big flavor classes with Warlock for me. One of the easiest to make characters, in my opinion. So yeah, really looking forward to that. But right now, I'm gonna look to see who we can raid. I think we're gonna raid Yiggy Evergreen. Yeah, because he's only got a handful of views, and also he's just chilling, playing some Minecraft. And you know what? I think that's a good way to continue the sort of just chatty vibes of this stream. I just go to a chill Minecraft stream. So, just gonna put that in the chat. Alright, so as it gets ready to raid, I want to thank all of you for checking this out, whether past, present, or future. I hope you all have a good day or evening. I hope you have something nice to look back on. And I wish you all a good bye-bye.